Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we're talking about Catfish, the TV show. This episode was kind of crazy, kind of what you call like a true catfish. Felt bad. Gonna get right into it. So this episode is called Kimberly and Flavour. So it starts out where Kimberly's daughter Diamond writes into the show. Basically, her mom has been talking to this young singer slash rapper from Nigeria and everything. They're madly in love and whatever. He claims to be this big musician or whatever. But, of course, he's not video chatting, and this guy is asking for money. And he was asking for money for, like, iTunes gift cards and stuff, like the typical scammers. So, Neve and Cammy decide to meet up with Kimberly, and she tells her story about, how they met on Instagram. He slid into her DMs and everything, said that he's from Nigeria and this, and that. When I first heard that he was from Africa, a singer from Africa, I knew that this was not going to end well. There's just no way. So, Flavor, Neve and Camry were just, first of all, praying it wasn't Flavor Flav. Because, that would have been, there would have been some issues. But it wasn't. So, basically, they do their investigation. They go through Instagram and everything. They just typed in the singer Flavor, Nigerian singer, and boom, a profile comes up. And then the guy in the pictures has millions, who is a real singer, but has millions of followers and really is a superstar in Nigeria. So they reach out to him to say, hey, someone's using your pictures, and have you been talking to Kimberly? It takes a while for him to respond. While they were doing that, they get a call from a girl. They reached out to a girl who was on the page, and she ended up later being the Catfish's sister. But they were asking questions, and you could tell her voice was African. And they were just asking questions. How do you know him? Oh, he's my assistant or whatever. Assistants. And she was like, and they asked her, like, have you met him in person? She was like, no, only on video or whatever. So weird. So they were questioning her. She was all shy and stuff and was just getting frustrated at the questions. So they let that go. Well, Kimberly had mentioned to Neve and Cameron that she has video chatted with Flavor, and Flavor's video chat, it was only like for 2 minutes and everything. Every time they would talk on the phone all the time, but every time they would talk, the connection would bluff her because they would talk on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp, depending on your location, doesn't have good connections. So Neve and Cammy decide to reach out to Flavor, and prior to them doing that, the real guy in the pictures actually calls them back and video chats with them and just says, I am a singer in Nigeria, but I do not give up my personal information. I don't catfish people. I don't ask people for money. That's not me. So they confirmed. They got to talk to the real guy in the pictures to confirm. So that was that. So now it's just left to do is just find out who's been really talking to Kimberly. So they reached back out to Flavor, whoever was Kimberly talking to, and Neve was just still gun hung on how they video chat. So they tried to get a hold of Flavor, and he sent like a video on WhatsApp. Well, they tried video chatting on WhatsApp, and Neve suspected that the video chat was fake. So usually when that happens, a lot of the scammers in Africa that do that, they have like a little app on their computers or phone of videos, and they put it in an app to put it into their video chat. I don't know how they do it. It's pretty unique. Because that happened to me once before too. And it was just, it was not pleasant. So that's what happened. Neve suspected, I could see him holding up a camera on that phone, and the video chat was only like 20 seconds. So good job, props to me for catching that, because I would have caught that too. I'm like, yeah, and usually when they refuse the video chat, and then when they do, it's only for a couple seconds, it's usually a fake video chat. So they decide to get on Zoom, and on Zoom they tell Flavour to come on to Zoom or whatever. Flavours Manager decides to reach out to him saying, hey, this is an American TV show. Flavour's not going to be doing this show without having any money first. And I'm like, what? Did he just say that he is not going to do the show until he gets money? So Neve is talking to the production team saying that we could send money, and he would send it to some kind of like, I forget what it's called. You know, these scammers have like so many like some kind of like money wire sites and apps that I just never even heard of. And Neve was just like, we're not sending money until you properly come on video chat, and we know you're lying because we talked to the real guy in the pictures. And the guy kept on saying, I'm his manager. There's no way you talked to the real guy. There's just no way. And Neve was just saying, yes, we did. We have proof. Yes, we did. And everything. We know you're lying. So this is your chance to come on and talk to Kimberly. You know, so the guy comes on the Zoom. He's just, first off, he's just like, yeah, I'm Flavours Manager or whatever. I need that money or whatever. And like, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. So then they finally talked him into it. And the guy wasn't obviously not the manager. He was actually the guy that Kimberly's been talking to. And his name was Alexander. And Alexander is from Nigeria. And he was trying to catfish. He admitted he was trying to catfish and scam. You know, I understand in Nigeria, there's the cost of, it's not, Cammy had said this best, like you have a struggle that we will never understand. We will never understand. But scamming and catfishing people is just not the way to do it, you know? So like, but you know, she was really irritated on how he came out. So Kimberly, he gets to meet Kimberly, and you know, Kimberly's all upset. She was shaking, sweating, and crying. And you know, like you play with me. I'm a single mother. You played with my feelings. You played with my heart, and you took money from me and stuff. You know, he apologized and was begging for her forgiveness, and she said she forgives him. She forgives him, yeah, because that's what God wants her to do, and I was fine with that. But that's all he's getting. Like, she's like, I really don't want to talk to you again. I don't want nothing to do with you again, you know. And he was just still begging for her forgiveness. And at first, he didn't really seem like really sorry. He's like, I'll never catfish again or whatever. I'm like, okay, but that doesn't, yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Alexander. So, yeah, so they kept on talking back and forth. He was just still begging for her forgiveness, and she says, I forgive you, but that don't mean I'm going to talk to you and be your friend and waste my time. I'm done wasting my time with you. And that was basically the end of that. So so they do the 2-month follow-up, you know. Diamond, the girl who wrote in the show, and Kimberly, they're doing fine, taking a break from dating. They said that Alexander has reached out to Kimberly once a couple weeks ago just to see how she was doing. And she said that she was just like, you know, thanks, but no thanks. And also in the follow-up, it was revealed that Alexander did stop catfishing and has saved enough money to go to school and is trying to get into school here in the U.S. and stuff. So, okay, good job. But, you know, I didn't like his attitude. I didn't like how he was like, oh, you need to send him money, or because this is a TV show, you need to send me money, or else he ain't doing the TV show. Like, if that wasn't a scammer response, then I don't know what is. So yeah, this episode was just a complete scam. Your true definition of catfishing and scamming at the same time. You know, it was just, it's like the worst case scenario, like to get scammed from somebody from Africa and stuff. You know, that's just like, you know, it's bad enough that it happens here, but when you get scammed foreign, it's the worst feeling ever. Yeah, been there, done it. Like, it's been through it. it's not a good feeling to get scammed and catfish from people from Africa, because they're really smart over there. They know what they're doing. And like I said, I loved what Cammie said. She was like, they have a struggle over there that we will never understand, but the way they go about it and handle it is just not right. And I hope and pray that they realize that one day and stop. So yeah, guys, that was Catfish, Catfish the TV show, Kimberly and Flavour. Now that was a good episode. Now the last couple episodes, I felt like have been pretty boring, but this episode was a little bit more better. So yeah, I'm kind of glad glad it was more entertaining in this episode. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow to do Married at First Sight. So be sure to watch that, and be sure to stay tuned for more videos. And I enjoy doing these. I really want you guys to keep watching and liking and subscribing. And I hope to get a bigger following here shortly. So have a great day, everybody.